You need to spend more time here with your family.
Oh, where are you going?
Be back before dinner.
Be careful out there.
No boy.
Got it covered. Bye. I just want to escape. Dad always wanted me to travel the world. Someday. Huh? There's a Yeti on my roof. Hey, boy. Or girl. Yeah, you're definitely a boy. I don't know where you came from.
Correct!
He escaped. I want my Yeti back!
Is that your home? No way.
You can go your own way.
I will make sure you get home, back to your family. Everest is just a kid.
Stop hitting yourself.
This is you and your parents.
Aw, you have your mother's eyes.
There are people looking for you. Go faster! Whoa! You can do magic? This is amazing!
This is impossible!
I wish Dad were here to see this.
You can go your own way.
Yeah, Ma. Beijing is great. Oh, Peng is, Peng's fine.
They're gaining on us!
Was this your dad's violin?
My dad used to play for me every night, like he was telling me that no matter how hard the journey gets, never give up. It's beautiful!
You did that, Yi?
I did that?
When Yi sets her mind on something, nothing is impossible.
Blueberries? Run!
I've got blueberries in places where blueberries should never be.
Hello, Albert and
Hi.
Tenzing. Yeah.
Yes.
So I just watched the screening yesterday. That was an amazing journey that you guys took. So
Yeah.
can you guys just briefly introduce the role that you guys play in this movie?
So I play Peng. He's a fun-loving, carefree, super energetic kid who becomes best friends with Everest on this journey that they go on. They have this bond that it's like a brotherly bond, and they love to play around with each other. And Peng is always super optimistic. He's endlessly optimistic, and that's what I really like about him, because throughout the movie, as people are about to give up, he's really there to keep on moving to get Everest back home.
Well, cool. So how about you?
Yeah, I play Jin. He's kind of this self-centered, shallow teenage kid, always on his phone. And he is Peng's cousin and Yi's childhood friend and neighbor, and he involuntarily goes on this journey through China to get Everest home, and by the end of it, he really learns to appreciate what he has around him.
Yeah, so I saw the movie is so impressive. It's because it just brings the authentic Chinese feel and look. So what is the historical site or the nature one that you guys experience that you love most and you really like to visit when you go to China?
Well, I feel like all the locations in the movie that our characters visit, I would love to go to. Mm-hmm. They're really beautiful locations that were pretty much picked because not many people know about them. Not many people know about the Leishan Buddha or the Yellow Mountains outside of China. So I think it'd be great to visit these gorgeous sites.
Yeah, what Albert said, I would love to go to every place, but if I had to choose one, I'd probably say the Leishan Buddha is the coolest
The Buddha?
to me.
That one's pretty. Yeah.
So what was the moment that inspired you most in this film?
I would maybe the end when they finally get him home, because it really shows that you can do whatever you set your mind to, no matter what happens to you along the way, because they went through a lot of rough patches on their journey, but eventually they made it. And
definitely. I think the bit where we're flying on the cloud koi fish and we finally see Everest, Mount Everest that is, I think that's super inspiring. And with the song called Dreams in there, it's just a gorgeous scene, and it really it's really uplifting to know that they finally made it, even though they had all that hardship.
And do you guys encounter any difficulties or challenge when you prepare for your role?
I don't think we came across any difficulties or challenges. The only challenge would have to be the efforts that we had to do, which is like making running noises or falling noises.
That was the hardest
like
bit
that.
because you couldn't move in the recording booth, and so you were just standing still pretending to run. So it was a lot of just panting, and also the other thing was fake laughing. Fake laughing was really hard when nothing was funny. So yeah.
So the movie tells a story that happens in China. So can you guys just say some words to the Chinese audience?
Yeah, just that we really hope that you'll enjoy this movie and that Happy Mid-Autumn Festival. 中秋节快乐.
Wow,
Yes.
that's pretty cool.
Yeah.
Happy Mid-Autumn Festival. I can only say it in English, but we hope that you enjoy the movie.
Yeah.
And we hope that we do a good job at showing just how beautiful the country is outside of the
And I
cities.
know that our creative team at DreamWorks and Pearl Studio definitely tried their very hardest to be completely authentic to Chinese culture and to show those beautiful locations. Yeah.
I heard your heart call mine, and then all the stars aligned to wake me up from this high. What a beautiful life.
It was really nice to meet you here, and I just watched the screening yesterday, and I think you guys really took an immersive and incredible journey in China.
you. Yeah.
So can you just briefly introduce the role that you play in this movie?
Yes, I play Yi, who is a teenager living in China with her grandmother. She's dealing with kind of the loss of her father, and she finds this Yeti on her roof. And she is the stubborn, curious, adventurous, independent young girl and goes on this massive adventure.
Well, yeah. So it was really impressive that the movie just brought the authentic look and feel of China. Yeah. So I think you guys almost traveled every inch of the China. So which of the side that you like most?
Yeah, I don't know. I love the Leishan Buddha.
The
I didn't know
Buddha?
that was a real place. I didn't know that. The canola fields are stunning. I just love how we got a version of China. They created this version of China on screen that we haven't seen in the West at all, you know.
Yeah.
Everyone knows about the Great Wall. You know, that's it's an amazing landmark, but there's all these other beautiful parts of China that a lot of people in the West don't know about. So I'm excited to kind of have everyone learn. Yeah.
How do you just like your character?
It's more of like, how are we not? I think the one thing we don't have in common is I can't play violin and she's awesome at it. Other than that, we are incredibly similar. I was a very similar kid. I was very fiercely independent and wanting to always I was always on the lookout for the next adventure, which is kind of how I landed in this career. It's been really fun. She's the anti-princess that I've always wanted to see on screen, you know. There's always princesses in the films, and I was always such a tomboy. And I know Jill Colton, who directed and wrote this movie, also felt that kind of isolation as someone who couldn't relate to the Disney princesses. And except for Mulan, she was a badass. And that's Ming Na, who I love and work with. So that was a really fun experience to kind of get to play this version of me that I feel like she's the most similar character I'll probably ever be able to play. Yeah.
I was lost, but you found me, hiding in the shadows from